Hey everyone, checking in mid-year 2022. Can you believe it? Ready or not, time waits for no one. So instead of this being a post to kind of remind you to kick it in gear if you haven't made progress on your goals or New Year's resolutions, if we're still keeping New Year's resolutions, but I want to use this post to share and encourage you to acknowledge the successes that you've had thus far. If you're like me, when I get to this point in the year, I'm used to focusing on what I haven't accomplished thus far, or I haven't lost those 5 or 10 pounds, right, that I needed to lose, or met such and such goal. So let's switch it up this time, this year, and let's think about the positive things, the successes that we've had thus far, and look at those things instead of looking at the negative. This will help us keep our momentum going. So this again will be a short video. So before you click off, please like the video and or subscribe if you haven't done so already. So I will close with a quick 2-part exercise that I would like for you to take or to do. So the first thing is, if you have a journal, or you can even get a piece of paper, so you can't get out of it saying I don't journal. So grab a piece of paper sometime this weekend, is to reflect on all those things that you have accomplished, big and small, and write them down so that you can see on a piece of paper what you've actually done this year thus far. And write down what's going right in your life. Again, if you're like me, sometimes we focus on, oh, I haven't done this, or this is going wrong, or I feel this way negatively, instead of looking at things from a positive perspective. Even if you only write down 1 or 2 things, or you can only think of 1 or 2 things that you've accomplished or what's going right in your life, that's okay. Give yourself a literal pat on the back for accomplishing those things. Seriously, some of you have achieved a lot this year, the first 6 months thus far. Some of you have graduated. We had some great graduations this month. Earlier this month and last month. Some of you have started a new job. Some of you have gotten promoted on your job. Some of you have started new businesses like me. I still am in awe of what I've accomplished thus far. Some of you have decided to go to college or go to grad school or law school or increase your workload or your hours. Those are major decisions, and they're accomplishments as well. So give yourself a pat on the back. Like I said, seriously, stop and give yourself a pat on the back. The second part of the exercise is to think about what goals do you want to accomplish going forward in Q3 or for the rest of the year. Take some time to think about that. And then, if you've listened to my other videos, you got to make a plan, right? Make a plan to set yourself up for success to accomplish those goals. So when we touch base at the end of the year, you can have even more accomplishments listed. So you definitely want to hang on to that piece of paper or your journal so you can go back in at the end of the year and look at everything that you've accomplished. So let's make the remaining time of the year as productive and as fruitful as we want it to be. Will you commit to doing this exercise? Please drop a yes if you're going to do so. I thank you for watching and see you on the other side of HR.